Well, today is our final day in Michigan here to enjoy the beautiful autumnal weather, and it has delivered. The skies are blue, the sun is shining, the leaves are crispy, and so I'm about to join Mr. Lyons at the club that we belong to here. He's been playing golf this morning, and the club does not allow jeans there, and wouldn't you know that this was the season that I finally embraced wearing jeans, but I did find a pair of black slacks, so I just thought I would show you what I'm wearing to head over there. I'm wearing a Quince cashmere long sleeve sweater. I love Quince. The price point is just so friendly and the fit is perfection. And I found some black slacks, and I have this windbreaker here in case it gets cold, but here we go. Did a little French tuck here because I'm Gen X. I think that's what we do. And yeah, I'm a fan of it. And these shoes, I don't know, I got these here in Michigan, but at a TJ Maxx, so I'll try to find out what they are. But I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. It's Sunday, it's beautiful. We're just so grateful that we got to spend the weekend here before things get really crazy in Orlando with the upcoming move. So I'll see you soon. I am walking my favorite street here in downtown Traverse City. This is secretly, well, let's manifest together, shall we? This is secretly where I would love this particular street to have a home on. It just reminds me of being in a Hallmark movie. Sorry for the light changes, it's about to be sunset. But I thought it was beautiful and so charming here during the summer and 4th of July, and there was bunting everywhere, and during Cherry Festival there was cherry paraphernalia everywhere. But now that it's fall, oh my goodness, it's a whole new ball game. They just keep raising the bar over here on Washington Street here in Traverse City, my very favorite street. There, I've said it. But yeah, it's fun to have a nice final walk. This will probably be the last time we're here for the year. And what a great way to end it. Super great. I'm waiting for some takeout, and I'm walking to the restaurant now because we have no food in the house. And we fly out tomorrow morning. But it's been such a beautiful autumnal visit here in Traverse City. If you ever have the opportunity, I highly recommend you go. Sort of where we went to the chairlift to go see the changing of leaves and everything was Crystal Mountain. I will put a link below in the comments, but yeah, super magical. Have loved every moment. Welcome, AD. My name is Lisa Lyons. Allow me to give you a tour of my home. I kind of always wanted to say that. Can you imagine Architectural Digest ever descending themselves upon one of my homes? That would be such an honor. But in all seriousness, I know I promised you a tour of our home before we move, and I find it ironic that I'm doing this today because in about 57 minutes we close on our new home. So I guess no time like the present. I'm trying to block the address here with my head just for, precautionary reasons. But I will show you some before and after pictures of our home from when we moved in about 6-7 years ago to what it looks like today. You can see the exterior is white. It used to be yellow. And yeah, I can't wait to give you a tour of how we've poured some good blood, sweat, and tears, mostly love and heart into this home. So let's get started. As luck would have it, a beautiful rainstorm just started, so it's very cloudy, so I had to put on all of the lights here in the house. Hopefully that the lighting works well for this tour. But I think I mentioned in last week's video when I told everybody that we were moving, that our house isn't very large at all, which is one of the reasons why we're moving. And so we're just shy, not even just shy, yeah, under 1,500 square feet. I think it's something like 1,423 here in the main house. So literally this should be a pretty quick tour. So it's literally, you take one step, you're in our kitchen, one step, you're in our dining room. Behind me, right here is the family room, and then my office is over here in the master bedroom. So I'm going to walk you through it. It's pretty condensed and tight. Our kitchen is especially cozy. I think it is so adorable, and it like sort of fulfills little girl Lisa reading storybooks like Cottage Court, Dreams Come True. It's just really quaint and sweet, but again, as I mentioned before, it's quite small. And anytime I would try to share a recipe or something I was cooking with you, it was impossible trying to get a camera or a phone or anything in there to try to illustrate what I was trying to make. So anyway, I'm going to give you the 10-cent tour of the main house, and then we'll go into the backyard, which is beautiful. Hopefully it will clear up soon with the rain, and of course a little bit broader scope of the Casita, which was our most recent addition, along with the pool in the backyard, which we did 4 years ago. So here we go. So chances are we are going to see a dog and hear a dog here and there. But yes, this is me from the perspective of our front door. We have a little buffet here. We keep a lot of our stemware and things like that, extra sort of spirits and things like that. That little pineapple usually holds our keys and sort of knickknacks so we don't forget. Sweet little bar cart. Fun fact, I had this same bar cart in my office when I had a physical office about 1.5 years ago. Some cute ones I like. Oh, here's Zoe saying hello. And our dining room table, again, a lot of it's been cleared because we're trying to get ready to move. I love this built-in. I've had fun sort of dressing her up over the years. I especially love, like all of us, right? During Christmas time, I love filling this up with just sort of Christmas things and making this super cozy, but I love this built-in. And because we do entertain so much, I have a lot of our entertaining platters, bowls, sort of entertaining centerpieces there. I love that terrain right here. Just love that. You know what I did one Christmas was I actually put a little like spruce tree in there with some dirt, and I put it on this as a centerpiece on our table, and that was super fun. Honorable mention are these prints, these botanical sort of prints that I have here on the wall. Now these came from my home. I used to live in a townhouse alone with my girls, and this came from there, and I just love it. I think I've always harbored this sort of passion or desire to garden and grow. And so, I don't know, I got these off of Etsy. And so this was, it's a lemon tree, a pepper tree, an olive tree, and an orange tree. And I looked at Mr. Lyons about 3 years ago, 4 or so. He built me the garden beds along the side of the house, and we were growing every single one of these things. And in fact, our olive tree just yielded all olives while we were away in Michigan. So talk about manifestation. Gosh, we should talk about that another time too. And then also note, these dried hydrangeas are from a wedding I did 2 years ago. And first of all, I love how they've preserved and with the green. And I got that green glass bowl vase because my bride at the time, Nicole, she loved green. And these were from her wedding. And that wedding was one that I was particularly proud of. I was in a very challenging venue, and we did beautiful, beautiful things with there. I shared on Instagram a short while ago her head table, which was an oasis of flowers. And so, yeah, I still keep that because it reminds me of a time I was very proud. But yeah, these are just manifestation at its finest. Fun fact also, this trifold was welded shut when we moved in, and we had someone come in and unweld it, and it is original to the home. Same glass, same doors and everything, and it is a trifold. And it opens up like an accordion, and come the months of like November when it starts to cool down, and it is cooling down a bit at night here, we have that open well through April or May. So we love that. It's our little patio. Here's our sweet little family room. I mean, this house is also like 65% dog accessories. As you can see, this is our little doggy area, food, bowls, water, sweet little couch. We did replace all of the windows 4 years ago. I love them. I wouldn't do anything different, but it broke my heart because at the same time we applied for a historic home plaque and we were denied because of the new windows. Even though we kept within the sort of aesthetic sensibility of the home, they were not original to the home, and so we were not honored that historic designation. So that kind of bummed me out for a little bit, but it's okay. And then those sort of electronic shades we love as well for privacy. This fiddle fig that I was scared to death to get about 3 years ago. I swear I genuflect in front of it every single day asking what she wants from me, but she's been good. I know they can be temperamental little creatures, but she's been good to us. Yeah, I'm trying to do this so that I don't make you dizzy, and also because it's so small. Again, we'll go into the backyard in a little bit, but this is a little covered sort of loggia, patio, if you will. Oh, let's go into my sweet little kitchen. Here we go. Again, here she is, all of it, all of it. When we got back from Michigan, we joked that we felt like we were in a dollhouse. But yeah, we love to cook, and we've entertained up to 70 people in this house and in the backyard from this kitchen. So there she is, all of her. And I don't know, does everyone know of my obsession about growing pea shoots? They're so healthy for you, and I grow them in Michigan and here. We went last weekend to Michigan, a few days, we just got back. Those are still tomatoes that I picked. They were still waiting for me. I was so excited. So now I'm gonna go slow. I don't want to give you vertigo. Okay, now we're going into my office, which I'm a lot tidier than this, but again, people were moving, so, oh my goodness, here's my heart and soul. Here's Billy, Sir William. He's our senior rescue. We got him 3 years ago. Now we're renaming him Benjamin Buttons because he seems to be aging in reverse. Don't you, little man? I love you. But here's my office. Here's sort of where the magic happens. For my wedding clients, we do our etiquette work here too. You have the light there when I do the online classes, that's from there. My desk. Bulletin boards, that's a lot of thank you cards I get, and I love it so much. Some fun photos of me and Mr. Lyons from holiday party. My etiquette books, frame photos, all that. I had an organizing company come in that I got from the Scout Guide. It's my vision board, by the way. I hope we should talk about vision boards sometimes, but here is my organized closet. Sorry, let me put the light on. Had someone come in and really spruce this up for me, and I had them take off the doors because I really like seeing what's in here, and I like to be more accessible when I get my files, when I get linen samples, things like that. I have just some packing things here. I love how organized it is, and I think the way it is now will actually work in my new home office. So that's that. Here is some inspiration boards I've done for clients before and things like that. Super fun. This is a sleeper sofa that we never use, but I had this in my office when I had a physical office. So, all right, on to the main bedroom. Here we go. So here we are, and now just like the windows, these French doors are new to us. We did that along when we did the backyard. You can see our pool peeking over here. This is Fred Rogers. This is his favorite place to be. We joke that he likes to oversee his kingdom from here. Say hi, Freddie. Tell me you're the most handsome boy with the most soulful eyes. Aren't you, my boy? Sweet boy. And then I'll give you a sneak peek of the backyard. You've caught glimpses of it here and there, but as soon as it clears up, it looks like it is still raining. I will give it to you, especially when we round the corner here. There's the Casita. So this is our perspective of the Casita from our bedroom, which is nice. And they have a privacy remote control screen there, so it can go down, and they have complete privacy. But yeah, I can't wait for it to clear up so I can show you the rest. But that's our backyard from this side, and I'll show you my garden beds as well. Okay, it has stopped raining and we are back from our closing, so we resume the tour. Le tour. So this is one of our favorite places on our property. We have entertained so many people here. We had this pergola built along with the whole backyard project. And if you can believe it, this bougainvillea that is growing up and over top of it as a canopy was something I had wanted to do. And we put all three of these plants in the trunk of my car, along with an olive tree, which I'll show you momentarily, and I cannot believe how it has flourished. Again, I usually have a beautiful centerpiece here or something going on, but trying to pack things up. And I'll show you the other perspective. This is my husband's area with his green egg and 2 smokers and prep. He is a barbecue champion. And look how glorious this looks. Isn't it so beautiful? Oh, we've hosted Thanksgivings out here, Christmas is out here. Just beautiful. And over here, now we are walking towards the Casita. Also, these were little guys that we had planted here. This is Confederate jasmine. And oh my goodness, the dogs just did their business here. And come, mid-March to about the beginning of May, this smells so glorious. White flowers bloom out, and it is just gorgeous. Freddie's gonna show us the pool. And yeah, we had this pool here, little beach here for the pups, our jacuzzi that I've spent many a post-wedding evening and Sunday in, just trying to recover. This, I forget what it is. It's not morning glory, but it is a climbing vine, and it has these beautiful purple flowers that come here. It's kind of running amok, and so we have to get our gardener to help out with that. But here are my beauties, my garden beds that my husband built me 4 years ago, and we started to get some critters, so we had this put on top, and of course they're empty now. I cleared it out when we went to Michigan and had full intentions of planting, but here we are, ready to plant in a new home. This is an avocado tree that we just got at the end of last year. Can't wait. I'm glad it's in a pot and we get to take that with us. And then I mentioned the olive tree. This is it. I'm telling you, it was in the trunk of my car with the other things, and look how big it is. And we have Chip, our gardener, he's training it also. I just love canopies with vegetation and trees and things. And so this summer while we were in Michigan, it was actually bearing olives for the first time. I'm sad to have missed it, but someone else will enjoy it. And I love this area because it conceals our trash bins and our recycle bins nicely. It's not exposed to the front, and that's lovely. So let's head back and do the crowning glory. Oh, there's my queen. There's Zoe. There she is. And I'll show you the casita. Welcome to the casita. Isn't this something? Now, what we love to do is sometimes when it's a sports weekend, my husband likes to put whatever, he loves the Ravens, that's usually on the TV, or a golf tournament. We like to sit in the pool or entertain, and we have tables around. Barbecue's usually on the menu, but not limited to. So let's take a look inside next. Dogs must have missed me while I was gone for that 1 hour at the closing, because they've been following my every move. Zoe's in here as well. So here it is. Okay. So these two here are full-size Murphy beds, so we can literally sleep 4 in here. I don't know if I'll be able to show you, but let me pull it down, you can see. In the meantime, look at gorgeous Zoe right there. But yeah, you see here, it's beautiful, just turns right down. Oops. And, oh, Billy just got caught under there. So yes. That goes right there, and let's get it back up. Coming out. Okay, and I think last time I mentioned I had my girlfriend staying here, so of course, per my hostess mandated responsibilities, I put some framed photos of us there as well. And my husband's Peloton is here, so he can have a nice workout in here as well. We also have some two very comfy, like chair and a half. 2 people can sit in here. So the same 4 people that sleep can also watch TV if need be. We have actually even cleared this entire space, put the furniture in the main house, and we've hosted like a sit-down dinner. I put 2 60-inch rounds here. So we had like 16 people in here for dinner, and it was wonderful. And then this is their little kitchenette. We keep a Keurig here so they can make coffee. We try to keep all the essentials. I keep snacks down here, and then I put a basket, my welcome note, and everything there. Microwave. Like I said, sometimes we have to beg my mother-in-law to come into the main house and join us. She just loves it in here so much. And then we have just a mini fridge. Let's see, I keep some bottled waters in there, some beers for the gentlemen when they want to watch their games and their golf, things like that. Love this little touch. I have plastic monogram cups here, so it's safe by the pool. And then here is the bathroom. And it's nice little shower, great faucet, and anything you could possibly want. We love hosting evening guests and overnight guests and all kinds of guests. So there she is in all her glory. Okay friends, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for joining me on that home tour. You fulfilled all of my Architectural Digest itches to scratch. That was really fun. It has been a whirlwind of a week. I'm so glad to have taken you along. I'm truly, truly grateful that we did decide to do that trip to Michigan over the weekend. It was the respite we needed. There was just a lot going on mentally and emotionally with the buying and selling of our new home and this home and all of that, but everything has worked out beautifully. As I said, I've just come back from the closing. We had the keys to our new home. We will slowly bring some things over, but we won't officially have the movers come for another 2 weeks. This will give us some time to edit, also known as purge, some things that we just haven't touched or need anymore for the foreseeable future. But this has been great fun taking you along. If you enjoyed the home tour, please give it a thumbs up. And of course, like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. And in the meantime, I look forward to seeing you in next week's video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.